Sup, Ghost? My name is Scott. I'm a medium and a psychic, and I am hanging out with you here today. Of all days, a Wednesday, and it's a beautiful day here in New Jersey, although I know that some of our friends down in Florida are having a very rough time. So, at the top of this long broadcast, I'd like to say a prayer for all of those folks down in Florida. I hope that you are all protected and everybody makes it out alive. I'm sorry for the potential of the damage that's going to happen to your properties and your homes. I know that they're very special to you, but I ask that there's a certain protection over your lives because those are the most important things. So the lives of you and your family, and that they are all safe. So that's my offer to you. And God bless everybody down in Florida. Stay safe. It's nice to see everybody. Where are you from? I am from Middletown, New Jersey. I'm hanging out with you live here doing this thing. Tick Tock gave me this really amazing opportunity to be able to come and hang out with you tonight and maybe get featured on something. So let's hang out and see what's going on. I see we have a fellow New Jerseyan here. Nice to see you there. FJH, how are you? Southeast Texas, how are you? Arizona, nice to see you there. Maryland, how's the weather in Arizona? Is it starting to cool off yet? When typically in Arizona do things cool off for y'all? Pennsylvania, I know how things are going there. Lovely. I love Pennsylvania. I spent a lot of my summer in Pennsylvania this year. Jersey girl, hey. Staten Island, how are you? Oklahoma, cool. Indiana, Southern Indiana, nice. San Diego, hi. I flew into the. Oh no, I didn't. I didn't fly into San Diego. Flew into San Francisco. My daughter's flying out of San Diego in a couple days. She's coming here to New Jersey to visit. Should I have her on Tick Tock Live? Should I have her come out and hang out with us? Old Bridge, New Jersey. Yeah, that's pretty close to where I'm at. Houston, Texas, Missouri. Austin, Texas. Beautiful. Hi from Alabama. What's up, Bama? How are you? I've done quite a few readings for people in Alabama during my time in the Marine Corps. I spent time at Redstone Arsenal in Alabama, and that was a lot of fun. A lot of good times there. Where in PA did I go? I went to Gettysburg, of course, because I'm a ghost hunter, right? And also we went to Dutch Wonderland in Lancaster, and that was a lot of fun. I brought my family on vacation there. Lovely state. Love Pennsylvania. So fun there. Hey, Massachusetts, how are you? Got family from Massachusetts? I'm not supposed to say it, but I will. Worcestershire. I think I got it wrong, but I always say it. New Hampshire, family there as well. Family has a home near the place where they shot on Golden Pond. So we are a family of people from all over the place, which is nice. I love the ghost on your shirt. Thanks. That's my little ghost pin. He's a nice guy. His name's Sup Ghost. So today is a little bit different than most. What I'm going to ask for you to do is go ahead and share away, and please give me lots of likes. We want to let TikTok know that they like what they're seeing here, and that you like what you're seeing here, more importantly. As we get along here, I'm going to start doing readings. And what that means for you, is that I am going to open up, and I'm going to let your loved ones come in from the other side. Now, I'm what you call an evidentiary medium, and that means that the people who come through are going to come through and bring some really specific information. So specific, as a matter of fact, that you should know who they are if they belong to you, okay? When they come through, you're going to have to just say, I know who that is, and I'm going to ask for everybody else to just relax while we see if we can make that connection happen, okay? It's very important that we do it that way. Please don't ask me to do any readings for you right here, because that's not how it works. They will come to me. And as we go along and do that, I'd ask for you to help support the channel by hitting the little star here and subscribe to the channel. It's only $6 a month. You can cancel anytime you like. And it helps me go do the other paranormal things that we like to do here. So also when you hit the subscription, you also get a little tag that says SGC, which means that you're a part of the Sup Ghost crew. It also means that you get special emojis, which Mystic2575, she has her tag, and she put up my drunk ghost drinking, which is one of my favorites. That is from a little unaired TV thing that we did called Local Spirits, where I worked with Brian O'Halloran from Clerks. He's the gentleman who played Dante. That show is still not off the table. We just had to take a break for a little while until we regroup and figure out what we're going to do with it. It has a lot of potential to do a lot of great things. We just had to figure out what to do with it. The pandemic hit, and we got in trouble. There was nowhere for us to go and do our thing. Thanks very much. I probably got it from Kohl's. That's where my wife buys all my clothes. Riverside, California. How are you? That's very close to where my daughter is. She's in the Marine Corps as well, and I think that's out there in that area. North Carolina. I lived in Jacksonville, North Carolina, and my other place, my home away from home, Wilmington. Hey, Rise Above. Nice to see you there. My name is Scott. I'm a medium and a psychic. We're starting to get things going. I have two goals here. I'm doing a 2 hour thing today. So if you're just tuning in, get ready because we're doing 2 hours. All right. Melbourne, Florida. I visited there. My daughter lived in Vero Beach for a very long time. I hope you're doing okay down there. I know that's on the opposite coast of where you're at, but it looks like whatever storm's going through there is going to travel through the whole state. So please stay safe, my friends down there in Florida. Hey, Oregon, how are you? Nice to see you there. Never been to Oregon. I hear it's beautiful. I'm told is it Oregon that has two sides of the mountain, the beautiful side and the dry side? Is that right? Love from Virginia, how are you? The longest state to drive through on the East Coast, I might add. Pilot Mountain, North Carolina. Hi, nice to see you there. How much coffee have you had to drink 2 hours? That's awesome. This is my first cup for now, but then I have water and my other favorite drink, a bubbly. I think it's pronounced bubbly, but the advertisement with Michael Bublé really got me, so it's bubbly now. And if anybody from Bublé's watching, I love your drink. It's fantastic. If you want to send me some, I promise I'll drink all of it. How old are all your kids? I have a 5-year-old daughter, a 7-year-old son, and a 22-year-old daughter. Hi from Colorado. How are you out there? Greenest, forest on one side and desert on the other. Yep, that sounds about right. Are these spirit-led? Yes, they will be. Best coffee is from Panama. I don't know. I'm drinking probably Folgers or something. First off, let me tell you, I appreciate everybody being here. It's a lot of fun. It means a lot. We hit over 200,000 followers this week, which was phenomenal. I had a really fantastic meeting with some amazing people that want to help me move my career forward in doing some more paranormal stuff, paranormal mediumship kind of stuff. So that's all very much part of because of what you all are doing here with me. You have so many kind words and so many nice things to say. And that counts towards a lot when somebody's looking at your resume. So if anybody doesn't know, these days, when somebody's looking at your resume, it's not just your resume, it's your social media resume as well. And followers equal experience or clout or something, I don't know. But it's important, so it's nice to have it. So as we go along, please just keep an open mind as to what we're doing here. If something comes out and it sounds like it's for you, please do me a favor and just hold your comments until we're getting more and more clear. Looks like I didn't bring my peppermint oil in here because I'm a big dope. So I'm gonna have to do it without. That's okay. Hi, fellow gifted person. How are you? Nice to see you there. Good evening. I'm new. Hi. So what we're doing is spirit-led mediumship, and that's going to start here in just a minute. I'd like to get up to 10,000 likes before I get there, so if you all can just smash that like button, just tap the crap out of the screen. You know, as soon as I get up to 10,000 likes, I'm going to start getting my meditation going, and we're going to start going. Also, while I have you here, if you're interested in meeting your own spirit guides and doing things like that, I have a sale going on my spirit guide video, which is my link in my bio. If you go to my link in my bio and you click on it, there's something that says spirit meditation, and if you click on that, it's a video that I helped with a little bit of guided meditation and then music that I specifically picked to help you be able to meet your spirit guide. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, that's there, and it's on sale. It's 50% off. It's only $10. So thought I'd do that as a little special thing for tonight. And again, if you'd like to subscribe, please do that. All right, we are up to 20,000 likes. How do you like that? Thank you so much for all that. All new. You won't be disappointed. He is awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Okay, 20,000 likes. Let's hit the button, all right? So to those on the other side, my name is Scott. I am a medium and a psychic. I can hear you, see you, feel you. And what I'd like for you to do is come forward and show me some things from your life that will help me understand who you are. You can tell me your name. You can tell me about your occupation, your family. You can tell me about how you passed or anything that might be an object in your life that would specifically tie you to you and let your family know who you are. So I have somebody tying knots right now, which is really interesting. So this is a male. He's probably 70 years old or so. He's showing me a photograph. He's in a tuxedo. Looks like he's at a wedding standing next to probably who would be his daughter. He's fairly slender. He's got very tan skin, a brown mustache. He's wearing glasses, brown hair around the sides, and a little bit bald on the top. He makes me feel as though that because he's tying knots, I feel like he's probably either into boating, sailing, or some sort of other hobby where you'd have to tie a lot of knots and understand that. And the name Jerry is coming through. I don't know if that's the female or male version of it. And he's telling me that he had a heart attack. But aside from that, there also seems to be some sort of blood issue that he's talking about. He may have had that pre-existing. So, as we go through this, if you know who this is, please just let me know. Like I said, it will be pretty specific. There are knots being tied, and that's usually something I would associate with boating. He's probably about 6 feet tall, 5'10" to 6 feet tall. I believe that he's using the name Jerry. I don't know if it's the male or female. Hi, Celtic. How are you? He is standing in a wedding photo in his tuxedo next to his daughter. My dad named Jerry had a heart attack. Kim, did he have, was he into sailboating or anything like that? Like tan skin, brown mustache, glasses, bald on the top, little bit of brown hair, like that kind of hair thing going on. And he passed away from a heart attack. That's very important. So what I'm doing is spirit-led mediumship, but it's evidentiary mediumship, which means that it will be very specific, like the description I just gave you. Okay? So I'm going to wait and see if anybody owns up to this gentleman who is using the name Jerry. Hi, Amy TB. How are you? Don't worry about anybody who doesn't believe. I don't care about them. Have a nice day, everybody who doesn't believe. Love you. I love you anyway. Oh, let's see. My stepdad, Jerry, was a sailor. He had a heart attack and he had diabetes. Okay. Does the 2K's kids, does the physical description meet that? And I'm going to look for 2K's kids to see if that matches. And if it is, then we'll go on and I'll see what else he might have to say. So the physical description was really important too. He stepped through nice. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Just waiting to see. I like somebody who's like, oh, it's a cold reading. Yeah, I gave all that specific information. That's real cold. You might want to figure out what the definition of a cold reading is before you come in here. 2K kid said yes. Okay. Let me see. She also says, thank you for the warm heart. I appreciate you. Thank you. I also have a picture of him and I at my wedding on my desk. Beautiful. That's for you then. I love it. Jerry saying hello. And he says to give his love to the grandkids as well. So I don't know how many you might have, but he's saying give my love to his grandkids. That's really specific information for anybody who may not believe. So we gave a name, a physical description. The wedding photograph is really important because it's sitting on her desk at home. And all of the information match. So that is evidentiary mediumship, and that's how it works. So thank you so much to 2K's kids. I just want to let you know that that's really special, and I'm really happy that your loved one was able to be the first one to come through tonight. How amazing. I love it. So I know that everybody wants to protect me, and that's fine. Thank you. You don't have to, though. I stand on my reputation, and it's important to me. So anybody who says they don't believe, that's okay. I don't want to make them believe. That's up to them. And 2K's kids is sending crying and hearts. You're welcome. It makes me feel so special to be able to do this for you. For those that I was talking to about it, it's just like you don't have to worry about it. It's okay. I'm okay. I don't worry about these folks. So I'm going to go ahead and ask Jerry to take a step back and tell him thank you so much for stepping through and giving us that beautiful bit of information. And he just says a lot of love. So my spirit symbol for when they want to send love is they'll put their hand over their heart like they're pledging allegiance, and then they take the second hand and put it over, and that means send my love. And that's what he did for you, okay, 2Ks kids? And thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Okay. Thanks, Jer. You can take a step back. I appreciate you. All right, let's see who else we got going on here. So to those on the other side, patiently waiting in line, may the next person step forward, please. This is another person who's stepping forward. They have several band-aids on their fingers, which is usually something about to do with diabetes or constant blood testing through the fingertips. But this is a male, and he also keeps doing something very strange that I don't understand. He keeps dragging his finger down his forearm and keeps saying, "I kept getting scraped up," or something kept happening here to his forearm in his life. So I'm going to see what else he has to say about it. But I'm supposed to talk about the under part of his forearm, it feels like. So he has a lot of finger pricks from diabetes, which is very general, I know. But then he's bringing me in closer and he's talking about his forearm. So I'm going to ask him some more questions. He also is wearing a watch band, but it's like a watch, but it's also a very thick leather band. And as I'm taking a little bit better look at him, he has a ton of gray hair and a big gray beard. He's wearing glasses that probably were tinted yellow. He has this really big smile on his face. He has a very deep, low, gruff voice, and I feel like he smoked a lot. And he's walking around what I think is a shed or a garage full of auto parts or motorcycle parts. And he feels like he probably had a really bad hip or bad hips or bad legs because he's like kind of walking kind of strange. Unfortunately, I don't have a name for him. But it's very important I talk about this. So if anybody understands who I'm talking about, please let me know. It's really important. So he has a lot of finger pricks from blood testing. He has the cut or something here. Big long hair, big beard, glasses tinted yellow. Did somebody say it's Jerry Garcia? I highly doubt it. I don't have celebrities visit me. I'm not that cool. But he has a car or a garage full of motorcycle or auto parts or something. And he's kind of just wandering around. And he's like, "Tell them to stop throwing out the nuts and bolts of everything." So somebody must have really been Emily says he was a biker as well. I don't know who that is. So this guy's saying like, "Can you tell my thank you for the target. Can you just tell my family to stop throwing out the nuts and bolts of my things?" And he has he's like talking about all the smoking he did. He has a lot of emphysema, heart issues, all kinds of things. Gross. So if you understand who this is, please let me know and just say mine. That would be a good way to let me know, so I know. This is pretty specific. So fingerprints. But this is whatever's happening here. C Rosa 63 says mine, and so is Mandy. So what? One of you will have to identify why would he keep showing me something happening here? Maybe many surgeries, many bruises, many injuries. Something is happening here that's really important that he keeps talking about. So a couple people. And I described your dad, Justin. Have you recently been throwing out parts of things like bike parts or motorcycle parts or car parts? That's all really important to like right now. What have recently just been happening? Hey there, everybody. How are you? My name is Scott. I'm a medium and a psychic. Right now, I'm in the middle of listening to somebody come through. I film. Somebody asked me how I can read these messages so fast. I have ADHD, so I do a lot of things at once really quick when I'm focused. I do offer classes on mentorship, and if you follow me, Scotty the Medium, I will let you know when the last one's going to be out, okay? So, seems like a couple different people might know who this is, and unfortunately, he's not giving me a name. He seems to be a bit of what I would call like a residual kind of person. He just is in his garage doing his thing, but he really just wants you to stop throwing out parts to his things. He's not mad. He just said, stop, do it. Amy says, that's not how ADHD works. Well, it's how mine works. I've lived with it for 41 years. I'm pretty sure I get mine. Thanks. I can also read an entire 30, what do they call it? 30 chapter novel in a day. I'm a very good reader. Okay. Tampa, Florida, I hope you're doing well. Stay safe out there. Okay. So I'm going to let this gentleman take a step back, and I'm going to see who else may want to come through, okay? So everybody who's asking for a reading, just know that I am going to go ahead and let you know that it's spirit-led, which means that they come through and talk to me. And I try to hear them all as much as I can. I'll be on here until 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you have me for another hour and 35 minutes. That's unprecedented for me. I normally don't go that long. Please do me a favor, give me lots of likes. That's what we're here for. Lots of follows would be amazing, and lots of shares. And also, if you'd like to support the channel more, go ahead and hit the subscription button. And what that does is give you access to me when I turn on subscription-only chats, which happens 1 to 2 times a week. You'll be notified with a nudge, and you also get a nice little gold tag if one of my SGC will comment. Also, you get special emojis and stuff to use during the chats where I can see you. Connecticut, how are you? So, Celtic Chicana just posted up my sup ghost. Mrs. All of you, stay puffed. There's my Saved by the Bell ghost. I love it. Thanks for all the gifts. I appreciate you. Okay, so let's go. Yeah. Thank you for the warm hearts. Yeah, so you know what's really important to me when we do these sorts of things is just because yours doesn't work that way or your whatever your ability, your life, we have different things going on. So you can't say, oh, it works this way or it doesn't work that, you know? All right, so let's see who else is going to come through, okay? One more sip of coffee, right? Are there any ladies on the other side who would like to come through? Oh, yes, there is. I'm glad I said that because there's a woman stepping through. She is in a gold sequin dress. She came dressed to impress. She's approximately probably 65 to 70 years old. Unfortunately, when she passed, she's fairly young. She has dark brown or black hair with red highlights, and it's cut short to her hair, but it kind of comes out. And I'm supposed to say specifically that a lot of people thought that she might have looked like Liza Minnelli, the woman who played Dorothy. I think that's right. I might be completely wrong, but I'm supposed to say something like that. It's important. And she's very beautiful. She has a very big smile. She's wearing some eyeshadow, dangly earrings. She's very, very bright and colorful. I don't know if she impersonated her or just got mistaken for her often or somebody who was a star like that. So if you understand who Judy Garland, thank you. That's who I'm supposed to say. So I don't know if her name is Judy or she got confused for Judy Garland. But I'm see everybody saying it. Thank you. So she is beautiful, and somebody here would have a photograph of her in this gold sequin dress. It's something that she wore to a wedding or to a graduation or some other event because she's showing me a photograph of it. She has a little cocktail in her hand, probably a martini or something like that, and I'm trying to ask her about some information about her life real quick. I see that she's alone. She doesn't have a husband or a man that's with her, and that's interesting to me. There's no partner. There's no female. There's no male. Nobody that I see is a romantic partner. So she may have been alone for a majority of her life. she's telling me that she's like, I don't understand this, but she's like, talk about here and down into here. So there's some sort of health issue that occurred between her esophagus and her lungs. And I don't see any smoking, but it seems like some sort of complication to that. Let me see what else she can tell me. She's like, I'm so happy to be here. Her name might be Marge or Marjorie or something like that. She liked to collect art. She has art everywhere, like posters or paintings of things everywhere. Anybody have any idea? Jeep Girl Irish is here. She is my moderator. Oh, COPD. So does anybody have this? Somebody's saying my mom. Trump. I like that somebody said 10-10. I'm coming back with a martini in my hand. I love it. So yeah, Marguerite would work. So anyway, gold sequin dress, brown or black hair, some red highlights in it, and COPD seems to be right. Lung cancer would definitely work for that. It's really important that we get it right. So if you know who that is, just write mine. Let me know that it's yours, and I just want to let you know that she's doing really well in the afterlife. She's been checking in on you and doing well. There are children, but she's not talking about them. She's I hate to say this like this, but she's kind of like about herself. She's like a very movie star kind of person, and she's very much about herself. So that's how she's talking. So Adele Lisa Breath says mine. Okay, so if this is indeed your mom, I just want to let you know that she's doing really well and that she is just about herself. She's that movie star life. Okay. I bet she's a Leo. I'm a Leo. I'm a Leo Virgo. For maybe TMI. TMI. What's up? Thanks everybody who's sharing and liking. Really amazing. I'm really having a lot of fun doing this. I like this comment. Not just a martini, but also gold dress. I'm gonna tell you, I looked like a celebrity. Yeah, sometimes that's how they like me to let them like come through. They'll show me a picture of a celebrity so I can have a really good description of them that gets me close and in the ballpark to how they looked in life. Right? Some people, when I turn a certain way or wear a hat backwards, they say I look like Kevin James. So if I died and I came to a reading, I would tell the medium like, hey, tell my wife I look like Kevin James, and she would be like, okay, that's Scott. He's an idiot. And if you have any questions about any of this stuff, oh, thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate them so much. Just so you know, all the roses and all donations get collected up, and I will be donating them all to a good cause. A friend of mine at work has special needs children. He moved into a new house, and the house needs some improvements in order to facilitate his children. So as soon as he's ready to put those plans into action, I'll be taking any money that is donated here on Tick Tock Live, and I'll be sending it over to him in a donation. So all of you who are donating, you're donating to a fantastic cause. None of that goes in my pocket. Thank you so much for that. However, what does go in my pocket is if you hit the subscription button and you subscribe to my channel. I'm looking to get up to 200 subscribers tonight. We're at 181. Thank you so much. So 19 more. I said 250, but I meant 200. So if we get 19 more, that would make my day. So. Hi there. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for all those donations and roses. I really appreciate you. That means a ton, and it'll mean a ton to the family when I'm able to donate to them. Thank you. Thanks for the hanging lights. I appreciate you. Oh, love you too. That's so nice. All right, let's see who else we can have come in, okay? Oh, and then I'm going to tell you what TV show I'm going to be on Friday. Do you guys like to watch scary TV shows? I know I do. And I'm going to be on one on Friday. All right, here we go. I saw somebody just said their mom passed away 4 days ago. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope that she's okay. And I know that she is. Thanks for the dancing cactus. All right. Ladies on the other side, I think there are some folks over here who would love to hear from you. I'm going to let the last woman step back. Okay, thank you. And who else can come up to us and say hello? There is a pair of people coming through. A very young boy. He's probably, geez, 10 to 14 years old. And he's coming with a young woman. She's her early 20s. He is tall for his age, I would say. He has short black hair. He's got a nice smile. I believe his name is David or Dave. That's very important. That's him. And then the young woman who's stepping forward has an A name. It might be Amanda or Amy or something to that effect. She is holding his hand. I believe they might be brother and sister because they're not far enough apart, I believe, to be mother and son. She has very fine, long brown hair that she's wearing in a ponytail. She has brown eyes, light complexion. Um, and it makes me feel as though she's making me feel as though, um, man, this is a strange one, guys. It makes me feel like I feel like I'm lost. Tell me more, miss. I'm listening to you. She's crying and she says that it's important that her family knows that it was an accident. This was not on purpose. She's saying we got lost. So there is a car wreck that seems to be involved. And due to not knowing, being familiar with the terrain or the area, there was an accident. However, it seems like there may have been some question as to whether or not this was on purpose. And it's very important that her family knows that this is an accident. So does anybody know who this could be? So a male, a young man, very young, and a young woman who's a little bit older than him passed away in some sort of motor vehicle wreck. And it seems to be some questions whether or not it was on purpose or not, and it was an accident. So I'm looking for someone, capital letters, MINE, please. Ooh, what's the Grudge, like the movie. Creepy. So Audrey or Amy, it's definitely an A name, and the boy is David or Dave. Where's Kurt Cobain? He's definitely on the other side, and I hope that he's doing okay because he's one of my favorite musicians. And you would know if it's yours or not because it's somebody who it was a question as to whether or not it was on purpose or not. Okay. It could be Ashley. It's a strong A name for sure, and I really want to make sure that we got the right person here. I do connect with animals, but I just see them. I don't speak with them. I'm a car wreck, she says. So me too sometimes. Deb159 says it's her, so definitely hers. I want to make sure. So Deb159, I'm looking for your comment. Whew, so strong. She really came in really strong. Thank you for everybody who's watching and saying nice things. I appreciate it. It's really important. Deb, I'm looking for you as I go scroll through these comments. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you. Being able to do this is such a blessing. I've never Deb 155. Okay, Deb. So Deb 1959. I got you. I see you there, and you have a nice yellow, a bright yellow avatar there. I want to let you know that she's doing that. Your children are okay. Okay, it's really important. They came through. They're very strong. They're together in the afterlife, and they're doing well. It's really important that you know that. Okay. I don't know how often you come here. If today you just came and saw me for the first time, um, it's I'm so sorry for the tragedy in your life, and I truly mean that. I really want to let you know that having the opportunity to sit here and do this in front of so many people at the same time and have you validate for me, for yourself as well. It means a tremendous amount. So thank you so much. And just to let you know, like, they're okay. And the question of was it on purpose or not was such a big deal. It wasn't. It was a total accident due to being lost. And they're okay and together. And that's the most important part of this entire thing, is that they're together and they are okay. All right, Deb? So, yeah. They're okay. You're welcome, Deb. Um, I hope that someday in the future, maybe I'll be able to talk to you one on one, because I think that there's a lot that they would like to say to you, but it's probably more private than anything. If you like Deb, just Deb, if you'd like to send me an email, I have some open spots that I can fit you in somewhere in the next couple weeks. If you'd like to get a reading by me and just me and you privately via Zoom, you can send an email over to Scotty, SCOTTY, NJ, like New Jersey, medium, all right, at gmail.com. All right. Okay. Thanks, kids. I let your mom know that you're doing okay, and thanks for coming through. That was really brave of you to do that. Deb, I know you said that they've aged since the time they've passed, but they're still the same age in heaven together. Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Scott. I'm a medium and a psychic. Tonight, I'm hanging out with you until 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when we're doing live readings. I'm an evidentiary medium, which means that the information that comes through is very specific and it will mean something to just one of you, most likely. Some people, we live similar lives, so a lot of things will come up and seem very similar, but many times it's very accurately for just one person, okay? And that was a really heavy one, so I have to take a second here and let them turn back. So you can see my ears getting really red. That's because Spirit is just yelling at me, okay? So do me a favor, give me a like, a share, a follow, and if you really want to help me out, do me a favor, hit the star and subscribe. It's only $6 a month, and you help me out tremendously when you do that. And if you're into scary things, I see I have 1,100 people hanging out with me. 1,100 people, I'm going to tell you right now. Friday, 10 p.m. in your time zone on Travel Channel and streaming on Discovery Plus, you can see me on Eli Roth Presents My Possessed Pets. It's the first story they're airing for the new Eli Roth series, so I'm up in the beginning. About a horse farm and the folks and the animals that were being affected by the entity that is there, and how I came in and diagnosed it and helped the family move on and remove their animals from the bad land, basically, that they were on. It's a really fantastic story, and if you don't know who Eli Roth is, he is a really amazing horror film director and writer, and producer and all of those amazing things. And he does this TV show for Discovery Plus and Travel Channel. So if you want to check that out, you can see it this weekend, Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here and in your time zone, whenever that might be. And also streaming on Discovery Plus. Eli Roth Presents My Possessed Pets. Thanks. Thank you. So if you're going to watch, put watch. Let me see in the comments. Just write the word watch, and that will mean $1 million to me. Scotty, can you tell me about my parents, please? We'll see. I'll see what I can do. Thank you so much for the roses. They do mean the world. And like I said, I can't wait for to present this family with a nice little check, nice little chunk of change from all you folks. All right, so let's see who else is going to come through. To those folks on the other side, my name is Scott. I am a medium and a psychic. I can hear you, see you, feel you, and I can understand you. So I have somebody who is stepping through. I'm going to see what the deal is here. This is going to be a male. Uh, he passed away from Lou Gehrig's disease, ALS. He is shaking pretty violently, so he had this for a long time in his life. As a matter of fact, it's so bad that he's sort of affecting my motor function, and I'm asking him to just take a little bit of a step back. He was a very healthy young man, very healthy man for most of his life. He didn't develop this until he was much older. He became very unresponsive and unable to speak. He probably didn't pass away until his mid 80s. He had to live, it feels like, either in some sort of home or at home being taken care of by uh, medical personnel or in visiting nurses or something to that effect. He has his mouth is kind of, I'm going to do this and I'm not making fun. I'm just showing you his facial expressions because I can't describe it. He has brown eyes and white hair. His eyebrows are kind of down. He kind of, as he got older, kept his mouth open a lot, and he kind of did this a lot, and he just like breathed a lot through his mouth because it seems like it was uncomfortable to breathe through his nose. His name's Joe. He said he's like, I'm Joe. Okay, Joe. And before he got sick, before in his life, it felt like he did some sort of. He keeps showing me old boxy computers, so he did something that was selling computers, computer software, programming, something to that effect, but a pretty long time ago. Um, I went into work. I came home. It looks like he put two kids through college, he's saying, and his wife is still here as well with us. He's a really nice guy. He's like, really nice to meet you, Scott. It's nice to see you. Anybody have any idea who this could be? How amazing. Celtic Chicana says, oh my God, my friend's husband has all of this. Interesting. So the name's Joe, computer programmer or software or something in his life. He had ALS before he passed, Lou Gehrig's disease. He had two kids that he put through college, and his wife is also still here. So if you understand who this is, please let me know. I appreciate it. Keep those likes and follows coming, folks. I appreciate you very much. We're also trying to get up to 200 subscribers today, so if you'd like to do that, please be fantastic and do that. Celtic China says, yes, ALS, two sons. Okay, so just let your friend know that this gentleman is doing okay. He came through to say hello, and he wants to just let everybody know that he's doing well over there. Okay. Um, oh my gosh, and I'm sorry to cut that off, but I just want to let you know he's doing okay. This one is a bit sad, folks. So I'm compelled. There is a little boy who's about 2 years old, stepping forward to me. And if anybody who knows me, that they know I have my own children. Some of them very young, and I connect very deeply with children. They mean the world to every one of us. There's this 2-year-old little boy who's stepping up. I don't know if his name is Jared or Gerard. He doesn't speak well, but I can hear the name, so it's Gerard or some, I feel like that's the right word. He has dark black hair, toddler haircut, just a regular toddler boy's haircut. And he makes me feel that there was some sort of infant type cardiac arrest that happened with him. He's like, I know this is hard for me to understand because I have children. I've raised a couple already, and they can't communicate too well at 2 years old. But he is communicating quite well, and he's telling me that there was some sort of infant cardiac arrest that led to him passing, and he had heart defects when he was born. So if you have a son that passed away, he's about 2 years old. He's here and he's very strong, and it's really important. Normally, my donations go to St. Jude's. Oh, my ear is so hot listening to this little boy. So, I'm looking for your comment if you belong to this. He's about 2. He might be a little bit older or younger than 2, but he's right in that age group. My Julian was almost 2. Okay. Melissa, did he pass away from some sort of infant, like some sort of heart defect that he had, and he had a heart attack, obviously breathing happened after that. It's really important if I know that part. I'm watching for your comment, hon. They called it sudden unexplained death. So I'm going to tell you, Melissa, that he's very strong, and he's telling me that it was a heart defect. Maybe that's why they didn't understand if you didn't have them do an autopsy. But he's like, I'm okay. First off, look at this. I'll show you guys the goosebumps. He's okay. And I want to let you know that he's with you all of the time, okay, Melissa? And I just I love what I do, but I hate that I can't just give this baby back to you. I want you to know that he's okay. Okay? He's wonderful. He's doing well. And he's right here. I could, if he was in real life, I could just pick him up here and put him on my lap. But he's doing wonderful. He's doing beautiful, and he's doing really well. Okay. And he took a lot to come through and talk to a stranger here, to say hello to you. Okay. So, God bless you, and I hope that this helps you in some way, and I hope it helps anybody who's ever lost a child before. Anybody who's watched me here a couple times know that I do not take any of what I do lightly. It took me a long time to do these sorts of things the way that I do them. Melissa, he knows that you won't forget him. It's why he stepped forward. You probably think about him every day, and it's what makes him so almost tangible to me, that he's here. So just so you know, he's doing well, okay, and it's really important that you know that. Okay, thank you, Melissa, and I hope that this helps bring some closure to you. He loves you a lot, okay. And Melissa, thank you so much for stepping forward and being brave yourself, and letting all these people know. Okay. God bless you. Let me see here. Somebody asked me the same question a couple times. I want to answer it real quick. Thank you. Do the spirits have black eyes when you see them? No, they have regular color eyes, just like me and you. Okay, unless there are some people who have really big pupils and they just have black eyes. Thank you. Thanks for the heart. I appreciate you. All right, so I'm going to let this young man step back. Thanks so much for coming, buddy. It means the world. You did a great job. You're fantastic. And he's going to go back with you, Melissa. So just know that he's with you all of the time. As a matter of fact, is there something, Melissa, before you go, is there like a golden heart or a silver heart that you associate with him for some reason? He's showing me like a golden or silver heart, as I'm letting him step back. Does that mean anything to you? It's pretty specific. I just feel like I'm holding the silver or gold heart. It's really important. Hi, Kansas City, Missouri. How are you? Nice to see you there. So anybody who doesn't know what we're doing, my name is Scott. I'm a medium and a psychic. I'm hanging out with you today doing completely free and total free, medium, spirit-led mediumship for you, okay? We've had a really amazing run tonight of so many amazing spirits who came through and said hello. And that's going to continue on here. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. If you like, do me a favor, give me lots of likes and shares. Follow me if you haven't done that yet. We passed 200,000 followers here on TikTok, which is amazing. If you want to follow me on my YouTube channel, Instagram, or anywhere else, Scotty the Medium. That's how you're going to find me. All right. Also, just know that I will never, ever DM you to do a reading for you, okay? The only way to book a reading with me is when I tell you they're available, and you go to my link in bio and link up that way, okay? So I will never slide into your DMs. There's a lot of fake accounts out there that are trying to be me, and they can't be. They're just trying to take your money. I don't do that crap. Okay? All right. So let's see who else wants to come through. And don't forget, if you want to subscribe and support me that way, that would mean the world as well. All right. I always think it's funny when older folks come forward and they bring their teeth with them. So this person is stepping for. Okay, so there's a couple different things. There's two people. There's a man and a woman. They are elderly. They're together. Excuse me. I'm supposed to talk about. The gentleman is telling me about a tie pin that he left behind that is really important. It may have belonged to somebody else before him. And the woman who came is telling me that her family buried her with no teeth, which is, she's like, why? And then she's also bringing a Irish claddagh ring to me. So that's the heart with the crown and the two hands. So the gentleman has this tie pin, and that also might be some sort of Irish knot, Celtic knot or something. They're telling me a lot about being Irish. And it feels like if they're not from Ireland, they're first generation here in America and were brought up by Irish immigrants. They're both very, what I will call petite. They're not very large people. And they're together. And it's very rare to have just like two people come on through like this. One of them passed away from cancer. I can taste the chemotherapy, heavy metal drugs in my mouth. I don't know a better way to put that, but that's how I get that there's chemo. He's pointing at her and saying that was her, and he passed away of old age, but he had prostate cancer when he died. So if you know who this is, let me know. So tie pin from the gentleman. He passed away of, he was old, but he had prostate cancer. She came through. She left behind a claddagh ring. Didn't get buried with her teeth. She's a little bit upset about that. And they're either Irish or Irish, like first generation here, Irish immigrants. And she left behind a claddagh ring as well for her family. So let me know if you know who that is. Charlene seems to think that she might know who that is. Unfortunately, I don't have a name to go with these folks, but that was very specific information. Oh, man. Yep. So anybody here who's just asking for a reading, please just know that, yes, they are a couple. They're definitely husband and wife. Bill Hanna says, my grandfather, prostate, grandmother ring Irish. Okay. So the woman passed away. It's very important that we know that the older woman passed away from cancer. She keeps making me taste the chemotherapy drugs. Oof. So they both had cancer, but she tried to get fixed. I guess tried to get better, I guess is the best way to put it. Am I merry? I am very merry, thank you. I am a very happy person, even though I deal with the passing of people all the time. This is something that makes me very happy, and it keeps me happy. So the tie pin is something that would have been left behind to the family, and the ring would have also been something that was left behind. Oh, well, thanks for coming. I saw somebody says new here. Thanks for having me. Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. It's the other way around. Resonates deeply with me. I have the pin. Okay. All right. So I just want to let you know that these folks are okay. They're together on the other side. And they're doing well. I see somebody ask me, and your grandma wants to know why you didn't bury her with her teeth. She's a little bit upset about that. Somebody says, can I tune into spirits at any point in time? Yes, I believe I can. I can't say for sure because I don't know, but I think I can. I never try to put a roadblock up for myself. I always say I think I can do it until I'm proven that I can't, which is how this mediumship thing started for me. I had a very spontaneous thing happen to me, and I tried to disprove it for a long time until I realized that it's just a part of who I am. I can do it. Okay. Hi there, first time viewer. That's Vicar0925. Welcome. Hi, Pennsylvania. How are you? Oh my gosh, I'm getting eye twitchies. Let me see here. Why do I dream of my parents when they are both gone? Because they're visiting you. So whenever you have a loved one come to you while you're sleeping in your dreams, that's a visitation dream. And that's the easiest and best time for them to reach you. So telemarketers, you know why they call it 5 o'clock? Because back in the day, that's when everybody would be at home having dinner. So they knew the best time to get the head of the household is after work, 5 to 6 p.m., and that's when they would call, and that's when they would get the head of the household, right? So when do spirits come and visit you? I'll tell you when. when you're going to sleep because your brain's quiet, you're getting into a meditative state to go to sleep, and that's when they can speak with you. So that's when it happens. I hope that helps you. That's really important that you know about that. I continually think I'm nuts because this is somebody saying this, by the way. I don't think I'm nuts. Oh, I missed it. Oh, here we go. I continually think I'm nuts because of all the things I go through spiritually. Yeah, well, a lot of people feel that way. Welcome. This is your Vibe Tribe. Give me a follow, hang out with me, watch my content, understand that you're not crazy. All of us have a very powerful ability to connect to the other side. Just many of us let our rational brain take over and we don't explore the fact that we are very cosmic. We're very a part of the universe and we're very spiritually connected to the things around us and the people around us. That's why it's important to be nice to your neighbors and kind to each other because we're all kind of connected, even the good and the bad, unfortunately. But that's just how it goes. All right. Thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate you, Brooke. Okay, let's see who else we can get to come through. Do me a favor, everybody. Likes and shares are really appreciated. If you're new here, please do me a favor and follow. I really appreciate that as well. It's really amazing to have so many people here hanging out with us. Let me see who else is going to come through with us. We have another hour left, by the way. Normally, I'd be calling it a day, but I'm ready. I may have to yell up to my wife and ask her to bring more coffee down. Okay. Let me see who else can come through. I have somebody coming through, and I'm sorry to laugh, but this man is if he's not a professional bowler, he thought he was. I see this gentleman, he's throwing bowling balls. He's throwing up the number 300 at me, so he's got a couple perfect games under his belt. He has a couple trophies. Let me see if I can get some more information from him. He is really giving me the highlight reel of bowling. He, unfortunately, I think he passed away from complications to high cholesterol. He may have had a heart attack or clogged arteries somewhere else because he's like basically telling me that all the years living off of fast food while he was pursuing his dream did him in. So let's see what else he's got to say. Unfortunately, it looks like towards the end of his life, when he had either this heart attack or a stroke, it might be, he also is telling me that he was intubated, which means that he was put on breathing. He couldn't breathe on his own towards the end there. And it's really important for his family. His name is William, by the way. He said very specifically to call him William, not Bill. And he's telling me that he was intubated, and it's very important that he says that the decision to be taken off of life support was the right decision. Okay, and he's eating a Slim Jim as I'm talking to him, and he's like, just because I'm dead doesn't mean I can't enjoy these things. Because I really did enjoy all the salty meat snacks and things. So he's like, even though it killed me, I'm okay with it. So he was a pretty thin guy too, and pretty young when he passed away. So I'll recap that real quick for you. He's a bowler. His name is William. He had very bad cholesterol. He probably passed away from a stroke or a heart attack. But before he did, he was put on life support, and his family had to make a decision for him to be taken off of life support. His swallowing wasn't great. Yeah, that's from being intubated. That's how I know that, because my swallowing becomes difficult as well. Charian Wood says William Howell. Charian, I'm looking for you. Charian, I'm looking for you. William Howell, bowler and lived a long life. Do you know him, Charian? I hope I'm saying your name right. Do you know who that is? And how is he related to you? Thanks, Kara310. Yes, my grandfather. Oh, how awesome! So he's a bowler, all that kind of stuff. I just want to let you know that he's coming through and he's doing really well over on the other side. I believe that we all make our own heaven when we pass, and if your grandfather has a heaven, it's a bowling alley full of Slim Jims and happy memories. I'm sure that he's like, yes, you're hitting it on the nose, Scott. That's 100%. So I love that for your family. How amazing is that? So he's just coming through and letting you know that he's doing okay. So thanks for validating him, and I just want to let you know that he's doing really well. Somebody asked, "Do your angels come through?" Sometimes, but I don't particularly look to connect with them. I have to be looking for them. I really enjoy. You're welcome, Cheeria. I hope I'm saying your name right. I apologize if I'm not. You're very welcome. Thank you for validating him. He's very happy to be able to come through and say hello. The bowling thing, I'm so sorry when I laughed because um, it's just one of those like funny images. Like you just like see somebody and they're just like, I was a bowler, and they're so happy about it and just throwing these balls, being so happy. So that was really, thanks for the flower. So that really was a wonderful thing, and it just caught me off guard. In a kind of profession where there's a lot of doom and gloom, it was really funny to see him be like, I love bowling, you know? I loved it. Thank you so much. So again, anybody, hey, we're almost up to 200,000 likes. Thanks everybody. For anybody who might know, I set a subscription goal. I'd like to hit it if we can. If we can get it up to 200 subscribers before 9 o'clock, that would mean the world to me. Basically what a subscription gets you is when I turn on subscription only chats, I won't have to go through 1,000 people chatting in here. It will only be the subscribers who are online with me at that moment, and I'll be able to do readings for just you. It also gives you access to having the little gold tag that says SGC, which makes you a part of the Sup Ghost crew. And you also get the perks of having really fun little emojis that I've programmed in there for you. So anybody who's on the SGC, if you can comment your little emoji, your favorite one, why don't we put up, there's the star from Miss Jones, thank you. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man happens to be one of my favorite. Mystic likes the Drunk Ghost, which also happens to be a favorite. And the longer you're with me, the more golden your little SGC tag gets. So thanks so much to anybody who wants to support me in that way. It's $6, and you can get it for the month, or you can get it for auto renewal. It's up to you. I'm not pushy. I just appreciate you helping me out. Thank you so much. I see somebody just got one. Thank you. Love your shit. Thank you. I love your shit. I don't know. How do you find a star? It's up here. It's somewhere on the screen. You just hit the little subscription star. Thank you for that. I appreciate you, sweet pea. Leslie, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hi, love and light. How nice to see you there. My name's Scott. I'm a medium and a psychic. I'm hanging out with you until 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once again, for anybody who may not have been here about 20 minutes ago, Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be doing Eli Roth Presents My Possessed Pet on Travel Channel. I'll be on there. And also, right after Eli Roth at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be going over the episode here with you live. So if you want to watch the show at 10 p.m. or stream it on Discovery Plus, Eli Roth, you can tune in with me afterwards right here, and we'll talk about the episode. How much fun will that be? All right, let me see who else I can get to come through, okay? For those on the other side, my name is Scott. I'm doing... Oh, there's a puppy coming through. Hold on. Okay. There is a very large, dark German Shepherd coming through. He's more very dark with a little bit of brown fur, which is the opposite of what I'm used to seeing for a German Shepherd. And it's really important that I talk about his eyesight. Now, to be clear, folks, I don't speak with animals. They can just show me signs and help me understand a little bit about them. He's a big boy. He's on the bigger side of German Shepherds, I think. And there's something wrong with his eyesight through life. I don't know if he was blind or missing eyes, but he is... and I'm supposed to use the name like Brutus or something to that effect. Like, this is an appropriate name for this dog. He's big. He's a good boy, but he's scary and intimidating. But unfortunately, he's just doing something. I've never seen a symbol like this before, but basically his eyes, there's something going on with them. So if you had a German Shepherd that would have had a name, something like Brutus or something in that realm, that had eye issues and was on the bigger side of a German Shepherd, mostly dark brown fur and a little bit of light tan, your pup is doing okay. All right. Bruno could be it. Yeah. Bruno, Bullet, something like that. It's very strong. And it's very important that you know. Oh, thanks so much. It's very important that you know that this dog is okay. But again, the eyesight's really important that you know there was something wrong there. Um, how long have I been doing readings? 8 or 9 years. Pretty long time. If anybody ever wants to vet me or check me out, you can read my Google reviews. Just look up Scotty the Medium. I think you'll be happy to see my. I know I'm happy when I look at my my reviews. They're very nice. Okay, so do me a favor, folks. Like and share. I appreciate everything we're doing here. I'm going to go ahead and Semper Fidelis. Thank you so much to all my fellow Marines and Army dogs and Navies and Coast Guardians. Thank you so much. Oh, thanks, Shanley Hotel. That's my buddy Kelly. Hi, nice to have you here and stumble on my page. I appreciate you. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Don't forget to like and share, folks. Share, share, share. That's the most important thing. We want to keep that number up above 1,000. All right. All right. All right, pup. I passed on your message. He's gonna hang out with me here. He's a good dog. He's just sitting here. All right. For those on the other side, my name is Scott. I am a medium and a psychic, which means that I can speak with you, I can hear you, I can see you, I can feel you. What I ask that you do is step forward to me and say hello. Bring me a piece of your life that is unique and specific to you. As you bring it forward, I'll talk about it, and hopefully I'll have somebody be able to confirm you from the other side. You can also tell me your name. There's a Julie who's stepping through. And Julie is doing something kind of funny, and I'm trying to understand what it is that she's trying to get at. Julie, I don't see her, but what she keeps doing is showing me Wile E. Coyote, which I don't understand the reference. I know what the Wile E. Coyote is, but I don't know. I've never seen it in a reading before, so I don't understand what to do with it. Julie wears a lot of bracelets, a couple on each hand, or wrist rather. She has red hair. It's a bit curly. Very light eyes, so either light blue or light green. She had a drug issue. She's making if you can hear my voice is getting a little bit nasally, it's because she's doing something with my nose, basically, saying like, calling attention there, saying that she had a drug issue. And she's apologizing. And she's like, I put my family through so much, and it's really important that I apologize. So if you have Julie, I'm looking for your comment. Julie is her name. Red hair, curly, some sort of drug issue. Something about, I don't understand the Wile E. Coyote thing. At Melissa seems to, let's see. I'm looking for your, good morning to you, Jojo. It's evening here in New Jersey. Nice to see you there. Yes, people who have passed through on 9/11 have come through to me, yes. Mandy? It could be, but I feel like this Julie is a thing. Oh, thanks. My Ghostbusters. Anybody here? She's really heavy. So this Julie, nope, nope. I don't have any heartburn or heat burn. Can it be Bunny? I don't know. Julie seems real. Seems like the right thing. So if nobody can claim her, I'm gonna let her step back. Triplets says, "Are you a police officer? Did you watch Paranormal 911?" Okay, so I'm gonna let her step back. Okay. Susie Q713. so many people here trust me. I'm glad that they do, because I am not here to do anything but spread the truth. Um, when you tell the truth all the time, there's nobody that can call bullshit, because it's the truth, right? It is what it is. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Thanks, everybody. My name is Scott. I'm a medium and a psychic. I'm hanging out with you today. I don't want to lose any steam. I'm having a lot of fun hanging out with you. This is nerve-wracking. Not for me. I really enjoy doing this. This is a lot of amazingness that comes through and does makes me feel great to be able to do this for everybody. Thanks for the hearts. All right, so I'm going to let her step back, and I will see who else we have, okay? Hey, Scott. My name's Scott. Hi, Scott. Two Scots don't make a right. Okay. Let me see. All right. Okay. I have somebody coming through. It's going to be another man. He unalived himself. This is a bullet wound to the head, unfortunately. I believe that he may have. It's interesting that somebody asked me if I was in law enforcement. I believe that the gentleman coming through is in law enforcement. He seems to be somebody who passed away probably in the early 2000s or late 90s. He has a very thick black mustache, black hair. He may have been a city police officer, a big agency. I believe that his name is going to be Bob or Robert. Alcohol issue. He was going through a divorce at the time that he did this. And he said that he was on the force for approximately years when this happened. He's like, I was getting near the end of my career. So if you have a Robert or a Bobby that was in law enforcement that unalived himself through a gunshot, this is this gentleman coming through right now. I don't have a last name, and I would not give out a last name even if I did. Not here live anyway. So looking to see if anybody can claim Robert. So Jenny says motor officer. I don't know what a motor officer is, but could be. Yep, I can repeat it. So it's a male, probably in law enforcement. He unalived himself with a gunshot wound to the head. He was a police officer, probably in a major city, and his name is probably Robert or Bobby. He was on the force for approximately 19 years. This is not military related. This feels, I see somebody saying justice. Justice Shan says yes. I don't know if you can claim him, say mine, just so I know. Santa Maria Police, California veteran. So Jenny, does this make sense for you? Do you know who this gentleman is, Jen? Did somebody say that it sounded like somebody was whispering on the live? I should record these things with my voice recorders, because that's interesting. Okay, who do you think it is? This is a white male, but he might be like Italian or something else. He has darker skin. He could be Spanish. So he's not white like me, but he's like a darker complexion. Dark black hair and mustache. Oh, he accidentally shot himself getting ready for work. That's interesting. Did he? Was he going through a divorce at the time? That's really important too, because he's like going through this bad time in his life when this happened. Hispanic, yes, claim. She's saying claim. Okay, so I will let you know that he's doing okay. People keep saying that they're hearing some people coming through, which is really strange. Shanley, you're my lady on this one. Did you hear anything coming through as you're watching this? So my friend Jenny, who is part of the SGCs, claiming this gentleman. So I just want to let you know that he's doing well, and he took a lot to come through to say hello. He wants to let everybody know that he's doing okay. And he's like, just tell them I'm fine. He's very matter of fact, so I just want to hear that, let you know that. And just so everybody knows, on my side, nothing has changed as far as the audio goes. Sometimes when spirit comes through, the dynamics of the electronics change. I apologize for anything there, but I am speaking at the same volume and consistency that I have been the entire time. So thank you so much for claiming him. I appreciate it. So people are saying that the audio changed. That might be because the spirit was coming through was very strong. The operator there at the Shanley Hotel knows that spirits can affect electronics in very unusual ways, and this gentleman came through very strong. So he may have been affecting my phone as I'm live here with you. By the way, if anybody's had a reading by me here tonight, or anybody who hasn't and wanted one, just know that you can go subscribe to my YouTube, and this will be replayed Tick Tock Talk, episode 16 or 17 it'll be. Okay? That's where I just replay the live from TikTok. Okay? Thanks so much. Oh, I see we're up to 213 subscribers. Thanks so much, everybody. I really appreciate that. It means the world. So anybody who's new to subscribing, just know that you should watch for make sure you find the little notification button that lets you know when I go live. And if you're a subscriber, I turn on subscriber-only chats, and you will be the only people allowed in the chats. So right now I have 213 subscribers, so if I turn on subscriber-only chats, they're the only people who I'll be able to see in the comments, and the only people who I will be talking to and doing the readings for. And what's really fun about the subscriber thing is you don't have to compete with all those people at once, because I go live at different times during the day. So there might only be 20 subscribers at a time in the room. So if you'd like a better chance at having a reading, please do me a favor, hit the star, subscribe. It's only $6 a month, and it helps out the channel tremendously. Thank you so much. Anybody's looking for the subscription thing, there should be a star somewhere that'll do that. Okay? All right. Let me see who else can come through, okay? We have, oh, thanks for the crown. I appreciate you. Oh, I like the rosy cheeks. So about 40 more minutes, okay? Let's see who else we got coming through. I've had a lot of men coming through today, and this is going to be another man. I believe his name is going to be Lou or Lewis. And he says, I left something for my wife under the bed, and I wonder if she found it. He's telling me about a shoebox or a slipper box. I don't believe that this is anything that's worth any money, but it's very specifically very important. And he's like, I put it there. I put this item in the box for her to find, because I knew that it would mean a lot to her to find it after I was gone. He had a lengthy illness. He's showing me that he was hooked up to IVs before he passed. He is approximately 85 years old. He has white hair. Probably sported a mustache for part of his life. Glasses for sure. He's very thin at the time he passed. During his life, it looks like he was he's wearing a suit, so some sort of business person where he probably worked in an office managing money or something to that effect. Lou or Lewis, that's such an important name. And he's saying that he left something for his wife under the bed in the shoebox. Very interesting. Hi, first time viewer, how are you? So if you understand that, please let me know. Lou or Lewis is going to be the gentleman's name. He left something for his wife underneath the bed in a shoebox or something. Pretty specific. Hi there. Hello. So I'm doing spirit-led mediumship, and we are just seeing who's coming through. Oh, Lowell could be it. Yeah, that would be a name that would fit. So people should know that I don't try to stretch things to make them fit or turn them to make them fit. It's just if we get close, Lowell is not a name that I would have really come up with. So that really is important to know that. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. From Jersey, how are you? Who said that? You are a kept secret. Why is that? I don't think I'm that kept. I have 200,000 followers. Thanks so much, everybody. Please, if you don't want me to be a kept secret, please do me a favor and like and share. I appreciate you. Utah, Wisconsin, what's up in the house? So this gentleman, one more time, he's I said L name, probably Lewis. Somebody suggested maybe Lowell. Um, he left some. He had a long time illness, and he left something for his wife under the bed in a shoebox. Not monetary, but something important. It might have been a letter, photograph, something important to their life. It feels like, and I think that that's very important. So somebody say something. Do you ever get someone from the military? Yeah, my last reading, I had a young Marine step in, and we talked to him from the military. All right, so I'm going to let him go, but that's okay. I see that a lot of people ask me if there's a way to get a private reading. There is when I post them up. Unfortunately, I'm very busy right now and I don't have time for private readings, which is the opposite of most other people who are on here doing these kind of live readings. They're just like trying to get you to come and do readings with them. I will let you know when I have some openings. There will probably be about 5 or 6 in the next 2 weeks or so, but I am very busy. I'm very impressed with your ability. Oh, thank you. All right, so let me see what else. I'm going to ask for a lady to come through this time, okay? Nice. All right, let's see. I'm going to ask for a lady to come through. Hi, Mama. How are you? One of my very first subscriber just came through here. How you doing? Mama Gina 14. And somebody says their ears are ringing, so that's a good indication that you are also a medium. Not always. Sometimes you might just have tinnitus, or tinnitus, as some of us might call it, who are in the military. That's just a ringing in your ears. But sometimes when you're a medium and spirit is around you or watching someone like me, you might also hear the ringing of spirit. Okay, let's see who else is coming through. Oh, okay. Somebody very strong named Pam is coming through. Pam is being very clear with me that she was also a medium, and she's also a purveyor of, let's call it witchcraft or paganism. She she came out of a very abusive relationship in her life prior to passing. It seems like she may have had some sort of eating disorder. She has lots of animals around her, cats and dogs alike. I think she's telling me that she was a Scorpio. She has a lot of interesting information about herself. So Pam says, she's like, I was a witch, medium, loved my animals. I came out of a very abusive relationship prior to my passing. I had a very bad eating disorder. And it feels like something in her stomach is the reason why she passed. It might have been some sort of cancer related issue, but I'm not sure. It might have been something else that's related to eating disorders. And she's like talking about her sister very intently. So Celtic Blue says, my Pam. So if you know who that is, please let me know. I don't know if she was a smoker like Betty Boop. She did not show me that very specifically. So definitely not Wanda. Why do mediums age differently? I'm a medium. Uh, we look younger than we are. Well, also those of us with ADHD look younger than we are as well. So I think there's a correlation. What is she saying about her sister? Run, girl. It seems like she might be in some sort of bad situation as well. I don't know about her children. Piper claimed her, so let's see. Piper, I'm looking for Piper just to talk real quick, just so I can see your comment and see where you're at. So basically, this is really specific stuff. So I just want to let you know that that one person on here. I'm sorry, I have to go. I'm getting dizzy and my head hurts. That's because spirit's coming through. Just so you know. Um, Celtic. Yeah, I just want to make sure I got the right person. So I'll do it one more time. Pam. I have some mods. I have one very strong mod. She's the young lady with the Marine Corps avatar. Okay, so woman. She had Coeliac. I don't know what that is. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm off track. So Pam, um, medium, says she's a witch also. Fur babies, cats and dogs, eating disorder. Prior to passing away, she got out of a very bad relationship, and she keeps talking about her sister, telling her sister that she needs to also get out of the bad relationship that she's in, and she's telling me that her sister has a drinking problem. And that their mom was not nice to them is basically what she's saying to me. So that's really important that you know that. So anybody who's watching this and you might be feeling a little bit dizzy or off balance, when stronger spirits come through, they're not just coming through to me, they're trying to make contact. So you also may be feeling a little bit dizzy or off balance as that's happening, okay? Just keep that in mind, okay? So a lot of you are feeling Pam, and she said, I am a witch and a powerful medium. So she was. So how about that? So I would expect that other mediums would know how to come through really well. So isn't that pretty amazing? So Pam just wants, if you are Pam's sister, just to let you know, she says that you need to get out of that relationship and put down the alcohol, okay? It's really important, okay? All right. So my Pam was a witch and a medium. Okay, Celtic. So I just want to let you know that she's just saying that to her sister, you need to let that alcohol in the relationship go. It's no good, and she's watching over you. Okay. So anybody who's hanging out with me, my name is Scott. I'm a medium and a psychic. Tonight I'm doing spirit-led mediumship. I'm looking for some follows and likes, as we all are here on TikTok. And if you'd like to support me more, I have a goal of 250 subscribers. You just hit the little star on the button that says subscribe. What that does is give you access to subscriber only chats, and it also gives you the little SGC like my buddy Destiny there. It also gives you the ability to be in my subscriber only chats and gives you access to special emojis, which my wonderful SGC crew have access to here, and they can post. Okay, let me see who else is going to come through. Pam, that was Pam's message, by the way. She really wanted that for her sister to know that she needs to get out of that relationship, and she's watching, and to put down the alcohol. Okay, that's very important. All right, so we're gonna let Pam. Thank you so much. Do me a favor. You're giving my viewers a run for their money, especially the sensitive ones. So do me a favor and just back up, because you are very strong. And she has a big smile on her face. You're actually making her feel very appreciated. Um, and she says, "Okay, I'll see you all later." And then she's just stepping back. She was a professional. I'll tell you that. Thanks, Pam. All right. So let's see. Do we have any other ladies on the other side hanging out with us? I have to have some water. Hey, Disney, how are you? I hope everybody down in Florida is doing really safe. I opened up this live tonight with hoping that everybody was safe. I really do. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate you. Thank you for the roses. Yeah, the rain got strong, right? It is what it is. That's how it works. All right, so let me see who else we might have on the other side. Big hearts. If you like this, if you're enjoying what you see, please do me a favor, give it a like and a share, let your friends know what you're doing, and make sure that when we're done here today, you cruise through my content and see the kinds of things that I put out. I don't just talk about the spiritual, I also talk about the paranormal. Every once in a while, I slip a dad joke in there because I've been a dad for 22 years now, so I'm pretty good at them. Or at least I think I am, like all dads. All right, let's go. I have a nurse coming through. This is a female nurse. She's stomping her feet. She's like, I've been waiting. Okay. Her name, that I don't know if this is her name or just the name she's using, Teresa. I actually think that this is her name, but she's also referring to somebody who's named after her as well. So if you have I think this is your sister, another sister. So she's like, talk about my niece. She's also named after me, Teresa. I've been waiting, and I'm happy to be here. So this is Teresa. She's a nurse. Um, I feel like she may have had some. I don't understand. Okay, I'm going to put it this way. I don't always understand everything that's coming through. She says, her name is Teresa. She drew an arrow from her to somebody who's alive, and it makes me feel like I should talk about her niece. So somebody's named after her. Okay. I understand the nurse because I can see the outfit, the scrubs, and all that kind of stuff. But then something odd when I asked her about her passing, it gets a little bit fuzzy, and I feel like I should be talking about some sort of accident that happened, but it's not a typical kind of accident. I don't know if she fell or if this is a motor vehicle accident, but it's something where there was motion and an abrupt stop, and that's how she passed. But I don't understand the tragedy that happened. Um, and she's like pointing to her heart, and I think that she worked in the cardiology unit. So something she's like talking about hearts a lot. So let me know what we got here. Holy cow, that was a lot. So Teresa, nurse, somebody, her niece, I think, is named after her. She had some sort of accident that she passed from. A lot of sister stuff coming in right now. I'm great. How are you? Thank you. More whispers, she says. Interesting. So, Teresa, nurse, her, she has somebody named after her here. Hi, Scott. I'm so glad you're on. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks. Hi there. Definitely Teresa. Somebody's named after her, 100%. Some sort of tragedy where she passed away early in her lifetime. Um, Hi there, new listener. How are you? Let me see something here. I'm a cardiac nurse, and my aunt's name is Teresa, and her sister died suddenly. Okay, this could be what we're getting at here. Um, that is a lot of stuff that's really important, Storzy. Stortsy. Hello, North Dakota. Some more of my SGC. It's nice to see you there. I know people keep asking me about readings. I promise you that as soon as I have them available, I will let you know. I'll post. I'll put them in my stories, and I'll put them somewhere else. Her name isn't Vicky. Her sister's name is Teresa. Bingo. All right, so that's important, Stortsy. So I just want to let you know that this woman is okay. Oh, thanks for the bling, yo. I haven't been able to say that in a long time. Thank you. Her name isn't Vicky, with her sister name's Teresa. Okay, so this is all really great. So I just want to let you know that this woman came through. She's very strong and she's doing well. Her message is that she is watching over the family and especially whoever has her namesake. That's really important to let you know that she's doing well. Okay, um, it's really important. How do you keep things straight? This is crazy. I'm pretty good at what I do, I suppose. I don't know. I've been doing this a while, folks. I know that a lot of people here on TikTok are new to this. Thanks for the gold lantern. I'm not. I'm not new to this. I've been doing this a pretty long time. Hi, I'm from Tech. Hi, Texas. Oh, money gun. Thank you, Mama. Appreciate you. I like that money gun. It's so funny. For anybody who wonders, just so you know, if you give me a donation, it gets put into a stockpile, and that will be donated to a family, a coworker of mine who has special needs children, and he recently bought a home and doesn't have the funds to fit his house for the children and their needs. So as soon as he's ready to make those modifications to his home for his special needs children, we're going to take the money out of the account and we're going to give it right over to him so he can have a little bit of extra to make his house more comfortable and more appropriate for his children. So anybody who's made a donation tonight, that's where it goes. Okay? Thank you so much. Yeah, um, I do well financially from my regular job. I do well here on TikTok, and from all you amazing people, especially my subscribers, make this really amazing. So any of the extra, the donations make it that's extra, and the extra can always be donated to people who need it. Normally those donations go over to St. Jude's Children's Hospital, but since I have somebody that I know personally that could really use that money, I'd really like to give it to him and his family and make their life a little bit better. He's also a Navy reservist. He's been in the Navy active duty first, then reserve for going on 14 or 15 years, and he's also a law enforcement officer, but he's very junior, so he doesn't have the funds that it takes to do the things he needs. So anything we can do to help people who help others is something that we're going to do here at Scotty the Medium. Okay, so thanks. All right, let's see who else we got coming through. Thank you so much for the donations. Again, I really appreciate it. That really means a lot. And when we do make that donation, thanks for the target. We will show that so you can see that I'm very transparent, and that will make it very public that you can see that was transferred. Okay. All right, let's see who else is going to come through. Okay. And to anybody who might want to subscribe, please, that helps me personally, and I appreciate it a lot. We have 25 more subscribers till we hit it. And we have over 300,000 likes here. You all are amazing. Thank you so much. All right, let's see who else we got here. Any ladies on the other side who would like to come through? I've had a lot of men come through today. Still looking for any ladies that might want to come through and say hello. All right, let me give my spiel to them again. My name is Scott. I'm a medium and a psychic. I'm here to listen to you. I have quite a few people on the other side of my telephone device here that are watching and hoping that you will come through for them. So if you are somebody who would like to come through and say, you know what it is? It's a lot of men that are still wanting to come through. So I will let the men come through. Ladies, sorry if there's any more strong-willed ladies that want to come through from the other side, I will listen to you, but looks like the men are really pushing. So I have a guy who's an auto body guy. He is painting cars. It's what he did for a living, it feels like. He's telling me, he's like, I didn't live the best life. He might have had some time in jail. But he's like, I was a good dude. I just got messed up with drugs sometimes. Not a big deal, yo, but I just want to talk and say hello. I think his name he might have went by Jules or something to that effect. Like, I think his name might have been Julio, but they called him Jules or something like that. He seems to be some sort of Spanish male. He's like, dude, I got stabbed. He has quite a few tattoos. Dark brown eyes. He's a really nice guy. He just got himself into trouble too much. He's like, I just want to say hello to my wife out there. I know you moved on. It's okay. As long as you're raising our baby daughter. So he's really talkative, this gentleman. He's like talking about his little daughter, who I think she was probably about 3 when he passed. I don't know how long ago that was. But he's like, I think he passed away from an overdose of some sort, it feels like. My head got really foggy, and it feels like there was some sort of heroin or pills or something that he passed from. So if you know who this is, please let me know. Holy cow. So I think his name is, it sounds like Jules or Julio. He's really strong. Hi there, nice to see you. He was definitely somebody who was into body work, painting cars, working on cars, something to that effect. He definitely had some issues with drugs, and he has a young woman in his life, a young daughter who, man, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little foggy. He's really strong. It could be a Jesse, but I feel like that's not, as long as the physical description matches it. Sometimes my names are really off. But definitely when the folks are coming through, they give me their physical description. He was really talking a lot, so that means a lot. You look familiar. Any chance you've been on some YouTube paranormal shows? I have been. I've been on Sam and Colby, and also most recently Paranormal Files, and also Exploring with Josh. So if you've if you watch any of those, that's where I'm from. And I've also been on TV a couple times. I've been on, for anybody who might want to check, what is that? Somebody just said Julian? Someone said Julian. Yeah, that Julian would work. Absolutely. So if you think this is your boy Julian, let me know. It goes well, thanks. So my name is, I seen you on Sam and Colby. Yeah, what's up? I seen all your shows. What's up? Thank you. I have a new one coming out I see we have about 500 other people watching right now. So on Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be on Eli Roth Presents, Discovery Channel, Discovery Plus, and Travel Channel. So if you like those kinds of shows, do me a favor. Let Discovery Plus and Travel Channel know that you like Scotty the Medium, because that means a lot. Wake up. This is not of God. It's demonic. Shut up. All the good I do with everything I do, and people still got to come in here and just be ignorant. It's ridiculous. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's B Null. I don't know who you are, but boy, do you have my actual number. It's B Null. Yes, I am a 2311, and only other 2311s would know exactly what that means. B Null, make sure you follow me and shoot me an email. The fact that you know that means that we probably surf together. So, Scotty, NJ Medium at gmail.com. Please message me. I'd love to know who you are and talk to you. All right, let me see who else is coming through, okay? So this gentleman who was painting cars, his message was that he knows that his girlfriend or wife had moved on, and that he approves of the gentleman who's raising their daughter. Okay, so that was really the most important thing that he wanted to put through. Okay. All right, buddy. Thanks for coming through. I appreciate you. You did a great job. You were really good at speaking, by the way. That was amazing. Okay, so who else do we have? There's a Jackie coming through, so this is a female, I believe. I know some men have that name. Jackie. Go ahead, Jackie. What are you doing? Jackie is doing something with dish towels or hand towels in the bathroom. Very interesting to talk about that. Okay. Jackie's pretty young. She's very young. Jackie feels to me as though she was very young. She passed away sometime around college age. She seems to be somewhere between 22 and 24 years old. She passed away in a bathroom at home. There seems to be some alcohol at play here, and also a large hemorrhage to the back of her head. Um, and she's very, very upset. And I'm sorry if you're listening to this and you know who this is already. I'm going to tell you that she says, I slipped and I fell and I hit my head so hard, and I can't believe that I landed this way and this was it. She's says it was a complete accident. She may have been going to school for some sort of medical degree, some sort of nursing or medical. She's got light brown hair, again, 22 to 24 years old, maybe 25 at oldest. But college age, it feels like, continuing education. And it makes me feel like she was intoxicated or on something, maybe a prescribed drug, because she's like, it's not anything I wasn't supposed to be having. So it's okay that she was using it. So it's not illicit kind of CDS or drugs. And she makes me feel like she slipped on something wet and fell backwards. And maybe she was like, because she keeps talking about a towel, and it makes me feel like she was wet and got hurt and hit her head. So I just want to let you know this young woman's okay. Does anybody know who this is? I do contact pets every once in a while. They do come through. I can call in specific spirits, yeah, but I reserve that for um, when we do one-on-one. Blood, Bloody Mommy says that's my child. Hello from Hadesburg, Mississippi. How are you? How do you develop this skill? Meditation and learning. Dominique says she fell in the tub. Okay, Dominique, talk to me. Meditation and learning is how I developed. My content is mediumship, paranormal, and true crime as it involves the paranormal. I love your shirt. Thanks. I think it came from Kohl's. I'm looking for anybody who might claim this young woman. Sorry. How long did it take you to develop your skills? 35 years. I don't know, probably about 30, really. And then really in the last like 10 years to really get it up. It is something you're born with, yeah. You're pretty cool. Thanks. You're pretty cool too. Do I ever get scared? Not really. Every once in a while, something scary will happen, but I try not to be afraid. If you call me and I'm afraid, there's a problem. But I got somebody to call if I'm afraid too. So, does anybody claim this young woman? Jackie, she fell in her bathroom. She is just looking to see if anybody got it. Dominic said it might be her grandmother. Okay, so I just want to let you know that this young woman is. She came through as a younger woman. She looks younger to me. So I don't know how it'd be your grandmother, but I don't judge. I don't know. But I will let you know that this woman is doing okay. And she's doing good. Which is back can claim. Okay, let me see. Which is back? Just you. Let me see how much of this lines up. Because basically what happens is I'm an evidentiary medium. And that means that the people who come through bring me very specific information. So which is back. I have 1,800 people watching right now or so. So it's hard for me to keep track of the comments at this volume. But I just want to let you know that this young woman came through. She's doing well and she's keeping an eye on everybody. I just want to let you know that she's doing okay. All right. Oh, thanks. Cute pin. I used to have a bunch of them, but they got sold or I gave them all away. All right, so I'm going to let this young woman step back, and I have about 8 more minutes. With 1,800 people, boy, oh boy. Should I keep going? 1,800 folks are hanging out with us. Should I keep going? Do me a favor, everybody. Hit a like, follow, comment, and if you like, we're almost to that 250 subscriber mark. It would mean a lot if we get it 225. So if you'd like to subscribe and support the channel a little bit more, I would love that. Just hit the old subscription button right there, and it'll help me want to continue on more because I'm exhausted. I've been going for almost 2 hours now. So anybody who doesn't know anything about mediumship, just know this. It's very exhausting, it's very taxing, and it takes a lot out. Now, let me promote myself a little bit. This Friday evening, I will be on Eli Roth Presents My Possessed Pets. It will be on Discovery Channel. On Discovery Plus streaming service and Travel Channel. It'll be airing on Travel Channel at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And right after the show, I will be here on TikTok doing a live and answering all of your questions about the story and the show. Then if you want to see some old stuff between now and then, you can watch Paranormal 911 Season 1. Find the episode called Dark Passenger. You can find me there. And then you can also find me on the latest season of A Haunting on Travel Channel and Discovery Plus. And that is going to be Season 11, Episode 8, Devil's Doll, where I help another paranormal investigator get to the bottom of what is going on with our haunted dolls. So if you want to start off that spooky season right with somebody that you've seen on TikTok that's also been on TV and also on Sam and Colby at the Shanley Hotel, Exploring with Josh at Penhurst, and the Paranormal Files at Penhurst, you can go ahead and follow me in those places. And of course, I have my own YouTube that I'm trying to grow. So if I could grow 1,000 followers before I was done with my TikTok here on YouTube, that would mean the world to me as well. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate you. All right, let's see who else we can have come through, okay? Now I've done selfishly promoting myself here. All right. For those on the other side, my name is Scott. I'm a medium and a psychic, and that means I can speak to you, I can hear you, and I can feel you. If you have a message that you would like me to bring forward to somebody who's watching, please go ahead. I have somebody who's Dutch. I believe. I feel like such a jerk. They have wooden shoes, but I think that's just how they're getting me to say that they're Dutch. It's like one of the only things I'm such a bad American. I don't know anything about the world. I should know more. So this person came forward and they were like handing me these wooden shoes, which I believe is from the Dutch culture. And then they showed me the tulips and the windmills. So yeah, okay. So we're in that space. They do not speak English. So these are people who are coming in from another country. It's a woman primarily. She's got a big smile. She's very light skinned. She has very blonde hair and pink lipstick. She's approximately 65 to 70 years old. I believe that she would wear a hat fairly often. She has this huge smile on her face, and she is just so happy to just be like standing here. I would say that she has a name something like Beth or Bethany or or Bethany, something like that. I might be getting it wrong if it's a more traditional Dutch name, but that sounds about right. And she's very happy. Betty could be right. So if you understand who that is, please let me know. Botilda. Wow, that's crazy. That would be a very funny name for me to try to come up with. It's a wonderful name if there was somebody named that, by the way. So if you know somebody who is Dutch, Botilda. Interesting. Yep, we don't make it fit. She definitely does not speak English. She is she is Dutch. She is talking about, she also is feeding me something, which I enjoy that. I don't know if you could tell. My grandmother's Dutch, so she's feeding me some sort of flaky pastry, but I don't understand what it is. It's got some kind of jam in it, some kind of strawberry jam or something like that. But she's like waving hello, and so if you know somebody who is from the Netherlands or Dutch, something like that, um, that's her. Danish, yeah, there we go. Danish is the right thing I'm talking about. I'm very, very American. I don't get out of America too often, but just to let you know, she's doing well. Okay. Do I connect with miscarriages? Yes, and just to let you know, all those children on the other side are doing just well. Okay. How is she feeding you? They just kind of give me food. I don't know how to understand it. Listen, I'd be lying to you if I told you I knew how all this works. I don't. I just know that it does work. And it's important that the folks on the other side of this get the message from this lovely woman who is just standing here with me smiling. She's from where do they speak Dutch? Say the country they speak Dutch in. I don't know. I'm very ignorant to it. I can't understand. I'm good, thanks. Holland, thank you. Thank you for educating me. I knew that. It was in my brain. I just could not get it out. There was a lot going on. And the Netherlands, right? Okay, so just to let you know, if you claim this lady, she's doing just fine. She showed up. She's happy. She's saying hello. All the great things. All right, let's see who else is coming here. All right. Thank you, miss, for coming by. We appreciate you. I got your message, and thanks for the delicious little pastry. And she's like, raspberry. So it's raspberry, not what I thought it was originally. Raspberry pastry. Thank you. Okay. Somebody's pointing me in the other direction right now. Hold on one second. Somebody who is coming through passed away from either hyper or hypothermia. I believe this is hypothermia, where you get so cold that you feel hot. This is a female. She passed away outside due to exposure. I can feel how cold she is. However, she took off her shoes and her socks and all the things that would make her warm. And she's like, I felt like I was sweating to death even though there was cold outside. Exposure. It was a cold she never felt before, she said. Okay. Talk to me more, miss. I'm listening to you. She has a diamond ring that she takes off and is left behind to somebody. It is white gold or silver. It's probably an engagement ring, and it has a square diamond in it. And she's using the name Danny. I don't know if she's a Danny or if she's talking about somebody named Danny. But it's very important, this name. And she took my attention from over here and put it over here, which is really strange. What's up, Coast Guard? How are you in Monmouth County? Nice to see you there. I'm unclear as to where this happened. All I know is that I can see that it's very cold outside. And there is snow on the ground where we are. So you would know. I don't know the name. She just says Danny. D. Fraser says her name is Janice. Okay. Do you know why Danny would come through, or that name Danny would come through? Hey there, Western North Carolina. How are you? Hello, Florida. Hi, everybody in Florida. I hope you're doing well. Stay safe out there. Oh, what's up, Air Force? How are you? You're getting to be quite the celebrity. This is such a surprise. Hey there. I'm not a celebrity. Get out of here. Uh, D. Fraser says both are Danny. Okay, D. Fraser. So, how did this person that you're talking about passed away from exposure of some sort? That's really important. And I'm just looking for you. Army, what's up? Nice to see you there. I don't know if Danny has passed. I just hear the name and it's really important. Okay, her husband and stepson. So D. Fraser is the only person I just want to be chatting with right now. Not to be rude, but we're getting a reading on, right? So D. Fraser. So I just want to let you know that this woman is doing okay. And she says that she's just keeping an eye on her family, and that it's really important that she gets through and says hello. All right. So D. Fraser, if you can pass that information on to her loved ones, let them know. And for anybody who didn't hear me say this earlier, if you subscribe to my YouTube, this video will be up tomorrow. It'll be under the title Tick Tock Talk. And it will be something like Tick Tock Talk episode 16, I think. So just look for me wearing this shirt and you'll know that you're on the right one, okay? I know. Not only am I getting all these messages here, but my other social media stuff is blowing up. Big shout out to all my military folks out there. I appreciate you all my law enforcement, all my first responders, nurses, doctors, everybody in society who does something amazing for us. Even if it's just, not even if it's just, even those who are staying home and raising the kids, right? You were making a better tomorrow for all of us. All right? Tick Tock Talk. Yeah, that's what it's called. That's what I call that when I repost all these onto my YouTube. Okay. For anybody who might not know, my name is Scott. I'm a medium and a psychic. I've been hanging out with you since 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time doing readings, so that's a whopping 2 hours. I am almost at a nice goal of 225 subscribers, so if you'd like to show some support here, click the star, subscribe. It's just $6 a month. When I turn on subscriber-only chats, that means that it's just you and the other subscribers who get in on the readings. You also get a nice little tag that lets me know that you're a part of the SGC. That's the Subghost crew, the people who are subscribers, and you get little special emojis. Okay, so let's see who else we got here. D. Fraser says she was bossy in her family. She had cancer. Interesting that she was showing me some sort of exposure. I'm unclear as to what that could mean as far as cancer goes, but I do know that cancer is pretty specific when I see it. Deborah says, "Hi Scott. So Batilda was my grandma. She was a lady in waiting named by the Queen Matilda." Interesting. How neat. That might explain why she was so nice. A lady in waiting. I don't know what that means. Thanks everybody subscribing. I really appreciate you. It means the world to me. I do connect with animals. As a matter of fact, maybe I should do a time when I just do animals. What do you think? Should I just set an intention to do just animals in one of these readings? If you'd like that, please let me know. Give it a heart and a share if you think I should just do a reading session for just fur babies. I don't know what we talk about, but I'll do my best. Hey, what's up, Haunted Detective? How are you? Okay, seems like we have a lot of yeses. So way I connect with animals is like this. I see them, I can hear them meow or bark. I'll be able to pick up on their collar, the way they passed. If they had anything else, sometimes they like give me indications about their humans too, but no promises on that. I'm not an animal medium, but I would try just for you guys. I would do it for free, for fun. Okay. All right. Is it only passed down? Yeah, I don't speak to animals. Somebody says if she did chemo, you could get chills and stuff. Okay, maybe that's what she was talking about. I wasn't aware of that as being a byproduct of that. So, thank you so much. All the people who are subscribing, thank you so much. I appreciate you. It means the world. And I promise that the subscription money goes to really good things to help us buy equipment, bring better content to you, and bring us to cool places, and lets me do the things that I think that you might be interested in doing. All right, I'm going to do one more. I'm very exhausted. One more, okay? And then I got to hit the road, Jack. All right. Okay, this is my last one of the evening. For anybody who is on the other side, if you've been waiting, now is your time to come and speak. If you have anything to say, come on through. How fitting. I have a young man coming through who owns a brown horse that is also deceased. The young man's name is Ben. Benjamin. Ben or Ben? Benjamin? Okay. Or Benny. He has a brown horse with him. It has a white mark down its nose there. How'd you pass, Ben? I don't see too much about you. I see you have your horse there. Ah, he passed with a horse riding accident, he says. Okay. So it feels as though this young man is probably between 16 and 20 years old. Ben is his name. He has, I think he has some brown or black hair, olive skin, dark eyes, dark eyebrows. He has a great smile. He says that he fell off of the horse, and this led to his ultimate passing. It doesn't feel like he passed immediately there near the horse. He may have been rushed to the hospital and passed a little bit later. And he's just, I'm doing okay, Scott. And the horse is here. So the horse has since passed as well. So I don't know. That was an interesting one. What do you guys think about that? So if you know who this gentleman is, just let you know that he's doing okay. And he's with the horse that he fell off of. Yeah, it's very interesting. But he's doing okay. Is there any place we can watch you? Yep, you can head over to my YouTube channel, Scotty the Medium, on YouTube, and you can watch some old content. You can see how much I've grown. You can also catch me on Sam and Colby at the Shanley Hotel. You can catch me on the Paranormal Files at Penhurst. You can catch me on Exploring with Josh at Penhurst. And of course, you can go over to my Instagram, keep up my day-to-day if you're into that kind of thing. I'm a little bit of everywhere. And hopefully, I'll be on your TV screens real soon. As a matter of fact, I will be on Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on the East Coast, 10 p.m. wherever you are, and streaming on Discovery Plus, Eli Roth presents My Possessed Pets. First episode, kicking off Ghosttober. If you like that kind of stuff, please tune in, let them know that you like it, and I appreciate you so much. My YouTube is in my bio somewhere. You should just be able to click on the link and find it. Okay? All right, everybody. Thanks again so much. Have a great night. I will see you soon. Thanks for all of the amazingness tonight. Over 2 hours we went tonight. How amazing. Again, to all the new subscribers, thanks so much. Pay attention. Make sure you hit the button so it nudges you when I go live. And we'll just talk to some subscribers next. Thanks. Have a good one. Good night.